Last time on Rorsrps, the Throwback Tour. Zombie wiped the floor with the competition in Phoenix, taking home his second Double Down championship, winning racing and freestyle. Tonight, Salinas, California gets a show like no other. Who will come out on top and who will be our tour champion? This is Rorsrps, the Throwback Tour, and this is Monster Jam! Hello everybody and welcome back to Rorsrps, the Throwback Tour. My name is Preston Vieira and I'll be your host as we watch our 12 Throwback Tour competitors throw down for the final time this season. Only 7 of our 12 main field competitors will qualify for the World Finals, and it's a tight points fight for our final couple spots for this tour. Also, Overboard is here subbing in tonight, but if he wants to qualify, he'll need to double down in order to take the points lead from Sudden Impact, which could cause a rivalry between him and Zombie. But now let's take a look at our racing bracket for tonight to get our first look at our matchups. Kicking us off in round 1, the biggest rivalry in Monster Jam history, Maximum Destruction versus Gravedigger, followed by Brutus, who's going to be taking on El Toro Loco. Bulldozer is going to be facing off against Scarlet Bandit, and a rematch, Captain's Curse is going to be taking on Donkey Kong. Waiting for opponents in round 2, we got Zombie up at the top, followed by Overboard, or substitute for the night, Madusa, and Predator. Now that possible rivalry that I was talking about, Zombie versus Overboard, both of those trucks are looking to double down tonight. Zombie is looking to double down if he wants to take the tour lead and get that tour championship away from Madusa. Overboard is looking to surpass Sudden Impact in substitute points so he can get that final qualifying spot for the tour. We'll see if either one of them can do it tonight. But our first race of the night is here, and out taking a lap, Maximum Destruction is going to be on your right here in this first race of the night. Gravedigger is going to be on your left. And these trucks are taking a lap, getting these fans hyped up for this night of racing and freestyle that we got. Freestyle is coming up after this racing video. It will be the linked video, so don't leave. Stick around to the end, and you will get linked right to that freestyle video. Maximum Destruction nice and lined up with that starting ramp. Gravedigger already staged. We're just waiting for Max D as he backs up and pulls up to the line to get staged here. Maximum Destruction looking to keep that truck under control tonight, keeping it on all 4 tires. We'll see if he can do it as we go green for your first race of the night. Max D leading off the line. Both trucks looking solid in this first turn. Maxi a little bit wider and keeping it on all 4s. Gravedigger coming back though, has a lead over the line as we head around this final turn. It is close. Maxi coming from behind. Up on the nose. Gravedigger going for a ride here. What a way to open the show. Tonight can only get crazier. I mean, freestyle is well ahead of us. What a way to kick off racing. Max D moves on to round 2. Brutus coming out now, and he is going to be on your right, taking on El Toro Loco, who's going to be on your left. El Toro Loco in desperate need of points, although he can't really go too high. I mean, he's at the bottom of our leaderboard right now, and there really is no coming back for the World Finals. Even if he doubles down, he's just not going to get the points he needs to get up into qualifier territory. Both of these trucks pulling up and getting staged with this line now, though. El Toro Loco looking to have a decent performance. We've seen him make it to round 2 in the past. Will he do it now as we go green? Both trucks launching off the line. Brutus, a nice gap on El Toro Loco heading into this first turn. El Toro Loco out wide, a bit slow. Gap increasing on El Toro Loco for Brutus, but Brutus is having a rough final turn. El Toro Loco could keep it smooth and come back, but it's not going to happen. Brutus advances to round 2 here in Salinas. What a race from Brutus, keeping it solid until that final turn. Bulldozer coming out on your right now, and he did incredible in Phoenix. Shocked the entire audience, making it to the final round. Lost to Zombie, but I mean, what can you do? Zombie's been consistent all season. Scarlet Bandit also lost to Zombie, but in round 2, after clipping the car and rolling the truck in round 2. Both of these trucks pulling up to the line now, though. Who will take it tonight? And can either one of them advance to the final round once again? Bulldozer staged. Scarlet Bandit staged. We got a red glowing light, and we're about to go green for your third race of round 1. They are off and heading over the line for the first time. Dead tie into the first turn. Both trucks looking solid. Scarlet Bandit a bit tighter, but it is tied still over the line. Heading into this final turn, who can take it? It's close, but it is Scarlet Bandit. Some close races to kick off the night. I mean, 2 out of 3, but that's a majority. Next up on the track, Donkey Kong coming out on your left, and Captain's Curse on your right. Captain's Curse has been on fire since about show 7 for sure, consistently making it to the semifinals. Donkey Kong has been getting eliminated by Captain's Curse most of the time. Can Donkey Kong do it tonight and take out Captain's Curse in the rematch? We will see in just a second here as these trucks back up to the line. Captain's Curse with a dry hop, trying to clear as much debris as possible and get a fast start here, something that he does pretty consistently. He's been doing that definitely in Phoenix. I remember him doing it. I don't know, but Donkey Kong staged, Captain's Curse staged, and we're going green for your final race of round 1. Up and over the line, Captain's Curse a slight lead on Donkey Kong. Heading into his first turn, Donkey Kong nice and tight, but Captain's Curse coming from behind in the air. Into this final turn now, Captain's Curse behind, out wide, coming back once again. It is close again. Captain's Curse advances to round 2, knocking out Donkey Kong. This has been some of the closest racing we've had all season on this tour, aside from Madusa and Zombie, of course. But if you guys are enjoying the show so far, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for me. You can also find me on Instagram at RORSRPS for extra content, new stuff over there every day. Not ROR videos yet, but those will be coming. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying, please hit that subscribe button. New shows every Saturday. But let's take a look at this round 2 bracket here. Zombie is going to be taking on Maximum Destruction Overboard. First time we'll see him all season. He's going to be taking on Brutus. Madusa will be taking on Scarlet Bandit, and Predator will be facing off against Captain's Curse. An interesting matchup here in our first race. Maximum Destruction has been struggling to keep the truck on all fours. If you've been watching, you know he's been rolling the truck or at least hiking up on 2 wheels. Can he keep it controlled? And can he take out Zombie? I'm leaning towards no. I mean, Zombie is just so incredibly consistent. It's going to be tough. Zombie, consistent, always, not always, but nearly always a final round competitor, and he's fresh off a double down, including the racing championship. So we're going green here in round 2. Zombie behind off the line. Max D trying to keep it on all fours in this turn. Bit squirrely, getting crooked up on the freestyle ramp a little bit there. Zombie clipping the car. Max D keeping it consistent here in this final turn. I am all over the place. Max D knocks out Zombie in round 2. Zombie is done for racing tonight. Max D advances to the semifinals. Wow. Overboard coming out on your right. Overboard is our substitute tonight, filling in for Destroyer. Brutus is going to be on your left. And this is an interesting matchup here. We have not seen Overboard compete at all this season. Brutus is a one-time racing champion. He did it in Atlanta. Can he do it in Salinas? This is Chicago-style racing as well, so it is possible. But he did have a rough round 1. We'll see if Overboard can do better as we go green here in round 2. Launching off the line, Overboard, the slightest of leads over the line for the first time. Keeping it nice and tight, but clipping the car. A rough first turn for Overboard. Brutus a lead heading into the final turn. Oh, Brutus clipping the car. Overboard has a shot, and he makes the most of it, taking the win and advancing to the semifinals. Overboard knocks out a one-time racing champ in his first show of the season. Madusa coming out on the track now, the other half of our major rivalry here on the Throwback Tour. She is a multiple-time racing champion, multiple-time freestyle champion. Scarlet Bandit, a two-time freestyle champ. She's looking for her first racing championship. Can she knock out Madusa like Maximum Destruction knocked out Zombie? I wasn't expecting Max D to do it. I'm not expecting Scarlet to do it. We'll see if she can knock out Madusa, or if Madusa can make it to the finals once again and maybe get another racing championship under her belt before the season is over. Both trucks staged and ready to go, and we're going green here in third race of round 2. Madusa a lead off the line in her first race of the night. Super tight around these cars. Scarlet Bandit out wide, keeping up decently well over the line though. We'll see how she does in this final turn. She's out wide. Madusa nice and tight. It is gonna be Madusa advancing to the semifinals. Not the biggest shock, but that's how the cookie crumbles. I mean, Madusa is consistent and lightning fast consistently. So, I mean, good for her. Predator coming out now. He is going to be on our right. And Captain's Curse is going to be taking him on. Captain's Curse is going to be on our left. Captain's Curse has been consistently making it to the finals. And he's been facing off against Predator. He's faced off against Predator a couple times. We'll see if Captain's Curse can knock him out tonight, or if it'll be Predator. Predator has made it to the finals and has been our racing runner-up twice this season. We'll see if he can get to the finals and make it 3, as we are about to go green here in your final race of round 2. Launching off the line, it is a dead tie. Captain's Curse looks fast heading into this first turn though. Predator nice and tight. It is super close. Captain's Curse with the slightest of leads into this final turn. Predator nice and tight, narrowly avoiding that car, and it is Captain's Curse by inches here. What is in the air tonight? These drivers are insanely close in every race. Let's take a look at this round 3 lineup here, the semifinal bracket. Maximum Destruction is going to be taking on the substitute Overboard, and Madusa will be taking on Captain's Curse. Maximum Destruction needs to keep that truck on all 4 tires. He has been struggling all season to do so. This is the final show of the season. There's no coming back from this one, so we'll see if he can do it tonight and maybe make it up into that final round for, I believe, the first time this season. Maximum Destruction coming out on your right. Overboard, the substitute, first show of the season on your left. Dry Hop trying to get a quick start here against the multi-time champion, 14-time last time I checked, Maximum Destruction. Max D backing that truck up, getting lined up with that racing ramp and getting staged here. Overboard is staged and ready to go. Max D staged and ready to go. We are kicking off your semifinals, and we are green. Launching off the line, big air from both trucks. Max D a slight lead into the first turn, up on 2 wheels, getting in trouble going over, and he is out of the track. Overboard free and clear to get into the finals tonight. Overboard does it, and he is our first competitor entered into the final round. I cannot talk. I am in shock. Other things that rhyme with those words, that's not the word you're thinking of. Madusa coming out on your right now. Captain's Curse coming out on your left. And this is an interesting matchup here. Madusa consistently getting into the finals. Captain's Curse very deserving of a finals placement with the way he's been performing the past few shows. Been making it to the semis consistently. It's about time that he makes it past the semis. We'll see how he does here as Madusa gets lined up with that starting ramp and gets staged here. Captain's Curse is staged. We're just waiting on Madusa to kick off your final race of the semis, and we are going green. Launching off the line, Madusa a slight lead here. Into that first turn, both trucks looking solid. Captain's Curse keeping up here. Behind, but he is right there with her as Madusa gets up on 2 wheels. Going over, getting a save, but she cannot save the race. Captain's Curse advances to the finals for the first time this season and knocking out one of our most consistent racers. Wow. Overboard, the substitute, taking on Captain's Curse in the finals. Who will take it here tonight in Salinas, California? Overboard coming out on your right, Captain's Curse coming out on your left, and they are getting these fans hyped for tonight's final round of racing. And once this is over, it is freestyle time for your final show of the season. And by the way, I'll touch on it again at the end of the video, but we have our tour champion. Madusa is our tour champion. Zombie was not able to complete the double down. So Madusa, she's untouchable. She cannot be beat as far as tour points are concerned. She is our tour champion for the ROR SRPS Season 1 point series. Look at this. Overboard Evolution pulling up to that starting line now. Captain's Curse, double dry hop here, really trying to clear that debris from that starting line and ensure his spot in the winner's circle here. Overboard staged and ready to go. Captain's Curse pulling up to that starting line now. Staged and ready to go. We are going green in your final round. Launching off the line, it is a dead tie. Captain's Curse may have a slight lead here. Into this first turn, both trucks looking solid. It is super close. Captain's Curse has the edge though. Into the final turn, both trucks out wide. Who is gonna take it? Captain's Curse finally gets his racing championship. Captain's Curse is your racing winner here in Salinas, California, sealing the deal on his racing win, finally grabbing it after a season of effort. Nearly going over there in those donuts, but he is celebrating. Look at this, walking it out on a bicycle. Captain's Curse is over the moon here in Salinas. What an insane night of racing. Multiple rollovers, multiple insanely close finishes, and one first-time champion to close out the season. Captain's Curse going freestyling here. Open over cars, over the freestyle obstacles and everything. Captain's Curse is ecstatic here in Salinas, and he is gonna park it up on that massive launch ramp that you are gonna see in freestyle. If you stick around for just a little bit, we will have an end card you can click on to go through to freestyle. But Captain's Curse is our racing champion, taking 15 points. Overboard, our runner-up with 10. Madusa and Max D going out in the semis with 6 points each. Predator, Brutus, Scarlet Bandit, and Zombie all going out in round 2 with 2 points each, while Donkey Kong, Bulldozer, El Toro Loco, and Gravedigger all go out in round 1 with 0 points. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed tonight's show, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. World Finals is coming up November 17th through the 19th, and it is gonna be quite the show. I got Mr. Full Boogie Tilt himself, Tyler Reyes, coming to help me co-host, and it is gonna be incredible, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But thank you guys once again so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, head over to Instagram at RORSRPS, and follow along. You guys can give me your truck requests over there. I'll be opening some windows for you guys to give me your requests to see if they can qualify into season 2. But thank you guys one last time. I will see you in freestyle.